Yeah, I saw some things that I thought we figured out during the OTAs. I thought some of the things that they were doing that we had already changed. So it was kind of like a stamp of that we're on the right direction, doing things right. We did kick return again today. I thought there was a lot of good things. We saw some guys hitting up in there. One of the things that we've learned is that everything happens faster. The blocks, the holes are there and they're gone real quick. So you have to see it and then get upfield right away. But I'm excited to see this thing, live against the team. So it's coming. Saturday we get to do it against Jacksonville.
How has his progress been in your opinion so far?
For me, he's been great. I mean, he's doing a good job as a returner. He's got to continue to get better as a running back. He's got to learn his stuff. And pass blocking, I think, it's a major hurdle that he needs to get, figure out, because that's a big part of what we do in our offense. So that's where he's at.
Do you think you could use the special teams as a tool to help with that running back?
Oh, yeah. That's why I moved him over to PP, which is exactly that. It's pass blocking, on the punt team. So, we're trying to get him all the work we can to try to – he's on the accelerated program. We're going to try to do everything we can to bring him up to speed.
Coach, we have heard about everything about him. I don't know that anybody's pointed out he's tackled. I mean, in rugby, you've got to play both ways. Can he, if he ended up on the coverage unit, could he do it?
Yeah. I don't think there's any question he could do it. It's not about his toughness or anything like that, but he's never done it against this level of caliber of football player. That's the thing. I mean, the speed and these guys have been doing this since they've been fifth grade. He's been playing rugby since fifth grade, so there's a learning curve there. So I'm looking forward to seeing it live.
Were you enjoying the kickoffs? What was your reaction as you were just watching the time?
I'm excited about it. I couldn't wait to see it. I mean, I was all like everybody else was. I was the same way, and I thought there might have been a couple bigger returns, but they didn't really try. I don't think they kept it kind of vanilla, especially in this first game. We got a lot more games coming up here Thursday and Friday, I guess.
Dave, have thoughts changed at all on hang time? I know early on you were saying
yeah, hang time doesn't matter at all because you can't leave. Like, nobody can play anything until the ball hits the ground or is caught. So hang time, it doesn't do anything. It doesn't mean anything. It's just a matter of.
Is it tough to hit the low trajectory ones?
It's hard to hit it into the target zone with the low trajectory, but that's what you're trying to do, to try to skip it into, from the target zone to get it out of the back of the end zone to get the ball to 20. That's your ideal. Or just try to hit it on the ground where they have to bobble around to get it, because now your kickoff team is coming down and you're taking hang time away because it's live at that point.
When you say that hang time doesn't matter, does it matter in the sense that you don't want too much hang time?
You can have hang time, but it's not an advantage to have hang time. You'll see where the ball's going to be caught. Everybody will, but you still have to wait till the ball to be caught before you go.
But is it more of an advantage for the receiving team in this situation?
That the only fact that they would be able to hit it coming forward for sure. You would be able to catch the ball coming forward. That's it. So there was a small advantage.
You talked a minute ago about liking what you saw from some of your kick return guys today. Is this the kind of environment you can really get a gauge on what you got from those guys?
I think so. The way we practice fast. I mean, we keep guys off the ground, but we practice fast, and we teach, using your hands and getting off blocks on the cover teams. So, the holes are there for a fraction of a second, and if we see a guy hitting it, we know that's what we're going to get when we get the pads on. So I saw that today. I saw McCole do it, and I saw Nico do it, and even Lewis did a nice job with it too.
A drastic change like this one, you said mostly seeing vanilla in preseason, but how eager are you to try some of the wrinkles, some of the creative stuff?
We'll try some different. I'm going to try having Bucker move the ball a little bit, try to make a move, and we're going to try that. We only got 3 games, and we're going to try to do as much as we can to bring us to a level where we can compete, with the Ravens in game 1.
Matt didn't get a chance to hold much in college. How quickly is he coming along?
Oh, he's doing great. We haven't missed a beat with the holds. He's got great hands. He's done a good job. Him and Bucker, they're sharing a brain already, which is good.
How much time has Bucker had to work on kickoff?
A lot, because when we go in the afternoon, we're inside. We're kicking off in there. We're working kickoffs inside. So he wants to kick off all the time. So we've done a lot of experimenting with that, and he's got a variety of kicks, a variety.
Dave, do you have a bit more opening at the gunner position right now that you want to see?
Yeah, I mean, we're hoping 13 could do it, coming back off his knee. He was really playing at a high level. Josh is the other guy right now. I mean, Jalen, he's a guy. I mean, whoever's that third corner, fourth corner, those guys are the guys that we're going to depend on. And then obviously 5th, 6th receiver. the guys that have that top speed, those are the guys you want playing gunner.
Before you talked about Justin possibly doing some kickoff.
Yeah.
With him being injured, will he be?
Well, he's just, it's a setback right now. He can't, obviously it's his right leg and he can't kick off. But we think he'll be able to kick off again here soon. We got to get him back on the field. You know, he's coming along, his rehab's going well.
Generally speaking, how rare is the boom on the horizon? Punting, as far as punting, in your course of like what you've seen, how is he kind of...
Where's he at progression-wise? Coming in, I consider him a rookie because he only kicked one game in preseason and then he was done. So as a rookie, he's really above the line, in my opinion. I think he's way ahead right now. He's really hitting some good punts in team periods. That's what you want to see. Now, I mean, that's one thing, but now you got to see him do it in a game. That's a whole nother level. You know, we got to see that.
Just personally, how have you seen Riser coming off the field and joining the team?
No, he's just like one of the guys. He's fine. He's a great person, great guy to be around. And like I said, he's fitting in great with Bucker and Winchester, and it's awesome. Excuse me?
Matt's finesse game.
Yeah, his pooches. Yeah, he can move the ball. He's got some different tricks that he can do. Looking one way, kick the other, which is good. We did pooches the other day. He laid them all in there really well. We're going to do that again tomorrow. I feel good with this guy, you know.
Coach, you get Watson back, 84 back, return some kicks. What's it do for you to have him back in the mix?
You're talking about Justin?
Yes.
Watson? He does a lot for us. I mean, he's a blocker. I mean, he could be a four-phase guy, wide receiver, and he does a lot on offense.